What is going on, my fly guys? Welcome as Weezer back with another video, and today this next battle is the Utah Salaz versus the Miami Heatmors. Now the Miami's Heatmors do pack a pretty threatening team, but the Utah Salaz just has that Mega Diancie looking so threatening right now. He has no rock resists, and so we're just gonna see how that turns out. One thing that should be noted, Inverse 5 does have Ash Greninja, and the one issue with Ash Greninja in draft format is that it can't change its hidden power. So it always will be hidden power Ghost, since its IVs are predetermined, and he was a little upset because Ash Gren cannot be a Mantine without HP Electric. So let's just see how the battle unfolds. So he leads straight off with the Ash Gren as Utah Salaz goes straight into my guy Slime Guy, the Alolan Muck. Now the Alolan Muck could just throw off a free Poison Jab as it goes straight for a knockoff. Actually, it knocks off the lefties. Now that's actually pretty big. He goes right into Bart Simpson on the Toxic, and right now, well, when I meant no rock resist, I meant no rock resist besides him on top, but it's Fairy, yeah. So Bart Simpson Mega Evolves and just throws off a Diamond Storm. Unfortunately misses. That was a big prediction right there, and that kind of sucks. So anyway, he just goes back into my guy Slime Guy on a Roost, and now this thing is trapped. He goes for a U-turn, but the Alolan Muck reads that and goes straight for the pursuit, and it's only on 8 health. So Dreidel comes back into play, and the Utah Salaz just switches right into Mr. Ray on a CC. And that does a hefty amount, so I'm guessing that Mr. Ray is more SPDF to take on Ash Gren as he goes. And they trade Toxics right here. Okay, fair. They both take a little bit of damage. And he doubles, or yeah, he just goes straight into Brock on the Robin Hoot. Now Brock actually stays in. It goes straight for a U-turn, which that is a really risky play right there. And he goes straight into Diego, counter this Zardex. And Diego goes for a U-turn instead of setting up the rocks, which if I was in that situation, I would have gone and set up the rocks 100%. Robin Hoot would be dead, Zard would be taking massive damage, but yeah, I guess Dreidel could come in and just rapid spin, but I think setting up the rocks was still the best play. So Brock just stays in and goes for a heal bell, and the Robin Hoot is at 20%. And Brock goes for a U-turn on Robin Hoot and goes into my guy Slime Guy to finish this thing off with a pursuit or knockoff. And Robin Hoot tries to go for a U-turn again, but gets trapped and unfortunately gets killed by the pursuit. Alolan Muck is so good now, jeez. And it goes into Diego on the Zardex, who goes for a Wisp. So it seems to be a bulky Wisp set. And he goes into Dreidel. This battle, 1 death in 16 turns, and that's where all the other battles ended. That's pretty funny. Alright, so Bart Simpson comes back into play on a U-turn. Mach Punch does 27 with a crit, and Moonblast just annihilates that Dreidel. I think Dreidel should have been packing Bullet Punch, but I could see why Mach Punch. Just great stab. And Mr. Ray comes in on the Grass Knot, which does 27%. Like I said, it can't pack the HP Electric, so it's forced to switch every time it comes in. So that's unfortunate. He throws off a Toxic on the Mew, which then synchronizes it back. So I don't agree with that play, but he does have Heal Bell in the back, I guess. So he switches right into Brock, probably to go for a Heal Bell, as Mew goes and throws off the Nasty Plot. And it's Sub-Zero Slammer, but Brock is more SPDF, takes that, Heal Bells up, and it can live any hit now, except maybe a Shadow Ball. He takes the Ice Beam and throws off the Z Memento. Now who's going to come back into play? Is it going to be Mr. Ray? Diancie? Is it going to be Alolan Muck? I don't know. We'll see. Z Memento, and it is Bart Simpson who comes back in and finishes off with a Diamond Storm. Ninja comes into play, and Bart Simpson is forced to switch back into Mr. Ray, who swallows that Hydro Pump, literally, and is back nearly at full. And Electro is in, misses another Toxic, the Utah Salaz does indeed. And he's going into my guy Slime Guy on the Volt Switch. That takes 0. So Zardex is in and finishes off Muck with a Fire Punch. So Bart Simpson comes into play, throws off Diamond Storm, and does not finish off the Zardex. That is crazy, but since it was more of a bulky set, and let's just kill Zardex. So Ninja's in the play, and again, he always has Mantine, but he actually goes into Magnezone, magnificent, and throws off a T-Bolt. Ooh, Flamethrower. It actually lives, but it was burned. But he throws off the HP Ground, and that is Analytic boosted HP Ground, and takes out the Manectric. And now, Mr. Ray beats the thing 1v1. Throws off a Toxic and just has to not get flinched. Let's see. Roosts up. And forfeit. So, that is a very good game. Well played for the Utah Salaz. And that'll end this video. Let's see, was this longer? It was 6 minutes. It was a bad double. That's better. I don't know how I'm going to do this, though. I wish they were like 11 minutes long. I really do. But see you guys next time. Be sure to, most importantly, stay fly.